This is Midlands Masala on BBC WM and BBC Coventry and Warwickshire. And it is to Warwick we will be turning our attention shortly and talking about the World Powerlifting Championships are about to take place and the female Sikh weightlifter from Warwick who's going over to Sweden for these championships. We've been talking lots about Liverpool's win already tonight and the Cricket World Cup, but did you know there is a World Powerlifting Championship taking place in Sweden? Karenjeet Kaur is going to be there. She's going to be taking part. She's part of the Great Britain squad competing, 22 years old. She's from Warwick, like I said. Karenjeet Kaur, very good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, Gagan. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
And how are you feeling ahead of this this big tournament coming up?
Oh, it's a week today. I'm super excited and really proud to be wearing the GB colours, especially I'll be the first British Sikh female to ever represent Britain. So it's a very exciting opportunity and I'm very honoured.
Well done. So you should be. It's an absolutely fantastic achievement that you've got this far. Is it the first time you're competing within the GB squad?
Yes, it is the first time that I'll be competing for Great Britain. I have represented England before. Age 19, I went to the Commonwealth Games. So there I broke 2 British records and came 5th. But yeah, this is the first time actually wearing the Great Britain tracksuit, so it'll be amazing.
Hey, brilliant. Good for you. How did it all start, Karenjeet? How did it start? How did you get into weightlifting, into powerlifting?
Well, it all started, so I'm very privileged to be in a very sporty family. My dad, he's a former bodybuilder and powerlifter. He's actually my coach.
Right.
So I used to grow up watching him train in our home gym and, really be inspired. I also have 2 older brothers. They were national 400-meter hurdlers, and my mum was in athletics. So I came from that background of a runner, but then I've always had an inkling to see how strong I could be, and that's how I got into powerlifting at 17.
Hey, superb. Good for you. And wow, what a family. Is it a sport in which there are lots of women competing? I've not really heard too much about female weightlifting and powerlifting before.
It's a sport that's definitely growing. It's getting more and more interest, I would say. We are starting to see some diversity. As I mentioned before, I'm the first British Sikh, but I'd love, from a diversity perspective, I'd love to see a range of different people on the platform joining me for the future. But yeah, it's just, female power that we can also do it too. So.
Absolutely right. Have you, as a female, faced any challenges? In terms of your sport, in terms of the career line that you've taken here?
Yes, there have been some challenges. For example, as well as competing internationally, I also balance a full-time job. So I work as an accountant and I'm also studying for an ACA and I'm doing a degree at Durham University. Wow. So it's definitely a lot of time management, balancing everything, but with some discipline it can be done for sure.
Brilliant, brilliant. And Sweden for the World Championships next weekend. Tell me more about them. How does it all work? There'll be, I think there's over 1,000 lifters coming from all over the world. It's going to be incredible, like the highest stage that you can get to in powerlifting. It's like our version of the Olympics. Wow. So I'm really super excited to hopefully earn some PBs, and I'm hoping to place among the top 10 in the world. Would be an awesome achievement for myself and hopefully set me up for some more world performances and hopefully win it one day. Yeah, hopefully so. Fingers crossed, all the very best.
Thank you.
It's superb, like I said, and definitely something to be proud of that you've got this far and you're on the GB squad, and I hope it all goes your way next week. And keep us up to date, actually. I'm going to keep an eye on you, I am. And we'll report back. All the best for Sweden, Karenjeet, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karenjeet Kaur from Warwick, 22 years old, and is now part of the GB squad, taking part in these championships in Sweden next week, the World Powerlifting Championships that are taking place there. She's the first female Sikh weightlifting champion. Karenjeet Kaur, 22 years old, from Warwick.